Oh, son, I had a home, but I still felt homeless inside my own head. Because the hardest place to find direction is after you lose yourself. Yeah. This is for anybody who looks okay on the outside and feels completely disconnected on the inside. I grew up hearing be strong, don't cry, so I learned how to hide pain instead of healing. Everybody saw ambition, nobody saw exhaustion. Everybody saw progress, nobody saw panic. There were nights I sat in the driveway after work, engine off, radio low, staring through the windshield, trying to remember who I was before survival became my personality. I became the helper, the provider, the one who says I'm good. And somewhere in all those roles, I misplaced myself. You can be surrounded by people and still feel like nobody actually sees you. That's the loneliness nobody talks about. When was the last time you were honest about how you were really doing? Lost son, trying to find my way back home. Lost son, carrying weight I never showed. Lost son, still praying through the dark, and somehow I still hear hope calling my name. I chased validation like it was oxygen. Likes, applause, approval, attention. Every compliment felt temporary, every criticism felt permanent. That's a dangerous way to live, cause when your value depends on people, your peace disappears whenever people change. I had friendships fade, promises break, relationships end, and every loss made me question myself. Not just what happened, but what's wrong with me? That question is a trap. Sometimes people leave because seasons change, not because you're unworthy. Not every goodbye is a judgment on your value. Some are just directions changing. What's one thing you blamed yourself for that you're starting to see differently now? Lost son, looking for peace in crowded rooms. Lost son, trying to outrun no wounds. Lost son, but grace keeps leaving the light on, and maybe I'm not as far gone as I thought. Lost son, not because I disappeared from the world, because I disappeared from myself. Not because I disappeared from the world, because I disappeared from myself. Lost son, but that realization hurt more than any breakup ever did. I remember the exact moment I got tired of pretending, tired of saying I'm fine, tired of carrying everything alone, tired of acting unbreakable. So I started telling the truth, not to everybody, just to myself first.
I'm hurting,
I'm overwhelmed,
I don't have it all figured out.
but strangely that honesty felt like breathing after holding my breath for years. Healing didn't happen overnight, but healing started the moment I stopped performing strength. The turning point wasn't when I became stronger, it was when I became honest. What truth have you been avoiding because it's uncomfortable to admit?
Lost son,
Learning that healing isn't linear.
lost son,
Learning that growth feels unfamiliar.
lost son.
But I'm finally walking toward the light instead of away from it. To the person listening who feels behind in life, listen carefully. You are not behind because
Cause you're healing,
you are not weak because
cause you're struggling.
you are not disqualified because you have scars. Scars are proof of survival, not proof of failure. I used to think I needed a perfect past to deserve a meaningful future. Now I know growth is built from imperfect chapters. Every setback taught me something success never did. Patience, perspective, humility, faith. The chapter that embarrassed you might become the chapter that equips you. Don't let one season define your entire story. If you've ever felt lost but kept moving anyway, comment.
Still searching, still moving.
Looking back, I don't just see mistakes anymore. I see a person trying to survive with the tools he had. I see someone carrying more than he admitted. I see someone who confused silence for strength. And I see someone who finally learned that asking for help is not weakness, it's wisdom. I wasn't abandoned by my future, I was separated from myself. And I'm finding the way back. never getting lost. Maybe it's choosing to come home to yourself. If you're listening right now, 'cause I spent years finding success and still couldn't find myself. Yeah. If you've ever felt like life was moving forward while your heart stays stuck, this one's for you. I grew up believing streaming silence, handle it, deal with it, figure it out, that's what I was taught. So I became good at hiding things, good at smiling, good at pretending, good at carrying pain without making noise. But pain doesn't disappear because you ignore it. It waits, and eventually it has to be felt. The feelings you bury alive eventually ask for resurrection. That's a lesson I learned too late. I kept helping everybody else, fixing everybody else's problems. Meanwhile, nobody knew I was breaking too.
What's something you've been pretending doesn't hurt?
Lost son, walking through familiar streets. Lost son, searching for inner peace. Lost son, trying to become who I'm meant to be, but I'm still moving. I remember nights staring at my ceiling, watching hours disappear, thinking about opportunities I missed, people I lost, mistakes I made, words I wish I could take back. Funny thing about regret, it remembers everything. Regret charges interest on yesterday's mistakes. That's why it gets expensive. I spent years replaying old failures like somehow guilt could rewrite history. It can't. All it can do is steal today's peace, and honestly, I gave it too much power.
If you could forgive yourself for one thing today,
What would it be? Trying to outrun my past. Lost son, learning healing takes time. Lost son, still believing better days exist. Success arrives, some problems stay. Nobody talks about that part. Nobody tells you that reaching a goal won't automatically heal the wounds. I bought things, achieved things, celebrated things, yet still found myself sitting alone, wondering why fulfillment felt incomplete. Then I realized something. Purpose and achievement aren't the same thing. You can't accomplish your goals and still neglect your soul. Read that again, that realization changed everything. Not because life defeated me, because I forgot who I was becoming, because survival became my identity. What's one dream you've almost given up on? Don't quit yet. I lost friendships, lost relationships, lost confidence, lost direction, but every loss taught something. Heartbreak taught discernment, failure taught humility, delay taught patience, pain taught compassion. Looking back, I wouldn't choose the suffering, but I appreciate the wisdom. Sometimes a lesson arrives disguised as a loss. Most people don't realize that until later. I know I didn't. I thought everything was happening to me. Now I understand some things happen for me.
lost one,
But grace keeps finding me,
lost one,
but hope keeps reminding me.
lost one.
Yeah, somehow I'm still standing. The hardest battle wasn't external, it was internal. Fighting insecurity, fighting doubt, fighting fear, fighting the voice saying you're not enough, you'll never make it, you should quit. We all know that voice. The question is, do we believe it? The most dangerous liar you'll ever meet is the voice telling you to doubt yourself. That's real because it sounds familiar, it sounds convincing, and sometimes it sounds like your own thoughts. What's one fear you're tired of letting control your life? To the person listening right now, the one carrying anxiety, the one grieving, the one feeling invisible, the one trying to keep going, listen carefully. You are not weak because you're tired. You are not failing because you're struggling. You are not behind because you're healing. Growth takes time, healing takes time, trust takes time. Seeds look buried before they look planted. Think about that. Maybe what feels like being stuck is actually preparation.
Lost son,
But I'm finding my way back,
lost son,
one step at a time,
lost son.
and that's enough for today. Looking back now, I see things differently. The mistakes, the heartbreak, the disappointments, the delays. The seasons that nearly broke me, they weren't the end. They were training, preparation, development, character building. Because the version of me today could handle things the old version couldn't. Maybe you didn't lose you.